Yo, I'm in New York right now, and it's been a while since I've made a video where I just talk to the camera like this. And first, I want to say, yeah, I know it's been a while, and to people who like these kind of videos, I'm sorry about that. I don't think you guys even remember that you guys watch these videos because it's been so while. People just forget stuff so easy. But um, I haven't made one of these videos in a while. First of all, because as I grow online, it kind of gets more scary the more you share online. Like, I have a lot of videos where I'm like, like from the past, maybe from like later last year, where I was just like going through a hard time, and I was really honest and vulnerable online, just about my feelings, not for views or anything, just kind of for the sake of being honest and like transparent with my followers and stuff, just because that's kind of what I know how to do. Like, I don't really know how to do anything else, but I just like to keep it real with y'all. But anyways, so yeah, that's why it's been a while. But now that I'm filming this, I'm like, wait, this is kind of fun. I forgot that you guys like these, and maybe people will like them now because whatever. So, but I wanted to talk about something that I've kind of been thinking about a lot lately, and it's just something that I kind of wish I had learned. I wish someone had told me it a while back, but so I'm gonna have to learn stuff the hard way, kind of. But I've been noticing a lot with music, as well. But I wish someone told me earlier that if you want to do something, you should start doing it ASAP, because you're going to get way better at it like months down the line, and you're not even going to know if you like it or not till you do it for a little while. And what I mean by that is, so when I started making music, first of all, I made an album with my friends in high school. This was back in like 2018, y'all. So like music stuff that happened like 2 months ago has actually been like, I made an album with my friends like a long time ago, and it was fun, and it was cool, but I never took it seriously because it seemed really far-fetched to me. So I just never thought that that would be like an attainable dream for me. Um, but then I got reintroduced back into music probably like the end, or probably like in 2022, when I was living out in LA, like my first year. And my friends Troy and Chase, like they would make music. Troy makes music. That's like what he does. Violet's Crush. Go check him out on SoundCloud. He makes amazing music. Um, but I got reintroduced back into it, and I thought it was pretty fun, but I didn't know how to produce myself. I thought I needed to get in a freaking studio and like learn how to do all the computer stuff, and like I thought I had to turn into like Metro Boomin to make a song, you know? And then I learned about this app called BandLab where you can just make stuff on your own. So like it went from made a song with my friends after years of not making music, whatever, to like, okay, this is fun, I enjoy this, and I actually feel like I sound pretty cool on this, to then me being like, okay, well, music would be cool, but I don't know how to do music. Well, then, by one conversation or another, someone says, hey, you should download this app called BandLab, and like you can make music on there, and it's really easy. So like I had that idea in my head, and then like, the universe just like unlocked that for me. They said, okay, well, here's BandLab. Someone told you BandLab. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do that. And then I start making music with my friend, and I don't know if he wants people to know that we make music with him, so I'm not gonna say his name, but I would make a lot of music with my friend, and we would do that. And the music we made, first of all, it was like the first song we made was cool. We looked up a Shoreline Mafia type beat. We were just rapping the whole time, and we did that. And I listen to it now, like a year later. I was like, holy shit, this is like the worst thing I ever heard in my life. But and I thought like this would be like in the club. So anyways, we do that, and then we just really enjoyed it. So we keep doing it, and as time goes on, I was just using my Apple headphones as a mic. So I would just have a micro. I had my headphones right here in my ear, playing the beat, and I would hear it, and I'd be like, okay, whatever. So I do that. Then a couple months later, as I'm doing that, I learned about this thing called presets, and presets are where you edit your voice to sound better. So like think of like auto-tune and stuff, but I don't really use that much auto-tune just because it sounds a little bit too electronic to me. I don't really like that much. Okay, so that. And then cut to a couple months later after that, let's say it's like early 2023 of this year, or maybe late 2022, or late 2023, early 2024, been making music with my friend. I'm like, okay, this is fun. And then I always thought like I had to make music with somebody because I never thought I was good enough to do it myself. Like if I do it myself, it's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be bad, whatever. So I would never do it. Then I ended up doing it and made like probably like 3 songs. And I think the third one was probably Night Phone. And I made that like while I was just like in my car, I think, or in my apartment, something like really casual. And I do that. And I'm like, okay, this sounds cool. I've heard the first version of Night Phone where I didn't have it mixed or anything. Mixed is like where they make your voice sound cool. It's just like effects and stuff. Maybe it make you sound more echoey or like sound like you're talking through a telephone, something like that. It doesn't mean like, trying to change my voice so I sound like Michael Jackson. It just means like what sounds good there. Okay, let's make that sound even better, whatever. That's how I'd explain it. But I don't really know super where I'm going with this, but it's basically been 2 years of me doing music. And I wish I knew what I knew now about making music. And I know that in a year, I'll wish what I knew in a year from now, right now about music. But like, honestly, guys, this is going to sound weird, but yeah, you guys know I'm really into video games. Sometimes you just need to like do something and like play the game long enough to like unlock levels and unlock information and skills and stuff, because I'm writing down like my 2024 goals and overviews and all that stuff. And I think something I wrote down was, let me look at it. Something I wrote down was like learned about the music business and like how I could make music and like how to perform live and like how to like make better YouTube videos. Like I started making YouTube videos just like this, and then my friends are insane at YouTube, so like I'm making videos with them, and I'm like, oh, this is how you do it like a boss, you know what I mean? And it would have been cool to know that, a year ago when I started, because I probably would have accelerated a lot of the growth I have, but like, I just didn't unlock it yet, honestly, and that's kind of how I look at shit, where some things you're gonna learn when you're gonna learn it, but if there's stuff that you really want to do, you should do it now, because where you're at right now is gonna be miles behind where you're gonna be in a couple months or a year or whatever, or maybe even a week. Even in a week, you're gonna learn so much. And what's interesting is that it's really stuff that you could probably spend an hour on YouTube for and learn and be golden. But yeah, and I'm not trying to make this like a super, what's the word? Like, I don't want this to be like a pretentious, like get out there and like whatever. Because I used to make like a lot of like just very, I don't know what the word, not like motivational, but I just would tell you guys what was on my mind and whatever. But I don't want it to be like, just go after it right now. But I just wanted to actually say to y'all, you actually get better at stuff over time. That's what I'm really trying to get across here, is that you actually get better at over time, and stuff just like unlocks for you. Just like get better at it. Like, the Darling video, guys who back from jail, whatever. Y'all, I was doing those videos in October of 2023. That didn't blow up until February of 2024. That's like 4 months of like having an idea, kind of messing around with an idea and like figuring out how to make it funnier, and then it just turns into like, boom, big thing for me. That led to a lot of growth for me. So like, I know that right now, like, it's hard to know that you're actually making progress when you're doing things and not seeing results. But at the same time, there's something mystical that happens in the world when you genuinely put your best foot forward and like try your best and do it for an extended period of time, where like the more you give is actually the more you get. You just need to like be sure to see it through and whatever. But yeah, I'm not saying like ride everything into the ground and like you cook once and you hate it. Like, don't cook for a year because you think you're gonna, if you hate it, maybe you just hate it, whatever. But I wish someone had told me that. I wish somebody had actually told me. If I knew that I actually could have like went to the NFL and it wasn't like a pipe dream, and someone told me, hey, Carrington, like the thing that's gonna separate you is like, hey, genetics, yeah, if you never grow and you stay small and all that stuff, it's definitely gonna be harder for you. But if someone told me, hey, Carrington, if you take it really seriously and you start lifting when you're like 15 and you eat, sleep, and breathe football for the next 10 years or whatever that would be, you could actually probably do that. And I wish I would have known that. Like, I can't imagine what it would be right now. I can't imagine the point at my life. Oh, I'm so happy with where I'm at in life. I'm very happy with the progress I've made this year, and with my life in general. I'm happy with myself, but at the same time, if I knew I was gonna like music, I probably wouldn't have had a life outside of school and making music when I was in high school. I probably would have went home, learned how to make beats, learned how to do learned all this, and I would probably be like unstoppable at this point, just because you get better at it. So, and that goes for all you guys. Like, if you really know you want to do something, I didn't know. I never had passions with you guys. I've talked about this before. I never had passions about anything. I never was football. I was passionate about football and was passionate about in high school. Just like regular like loser shit. You know what I mean? Not loser, but like being a head ass. Okay. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I kind of wanted to bring that to your attention because we're about to go into 2025, which is really, really exciting. I get really juiced up, at the end of the year, or like get really excited for the new year because I'm just so excited for all the growth and stuff that's going to happen, and I think it's going to be really great. So, I just am reflecting on it, and the things that I've actually put time into this year have been the things that have actually grown for me. I made it a really big point of me this year of that I wanted to try and make money and surpass a certain number of dollars per month and things like that. And I have, if you guys know me, I have really, really lofty goals for myself, which is hard, but I break them down into smaller goals as well, so I don't feel like I'm just doing nothing every day, because I know that I am making progress. But I've put energy into some things, and they've been like an everyday occurrence for me, and every day I'm mindful about it and try my best at it, and things actually grow. And I feel I don't like to judge myself too much when I make my videos, because it also takes away from the credibility of what I'm saying if the whole time I'm like, I don't know, like disagreeing with myself. Like, I don't need to be my own worst enemy in my own freaking YouTube video. But I think I never want to come off to you guys as preachy. I just want to let you guys know that, like, I don't think we're all that much different in age. I don't think we are. But I am, I don't know. I try really hard at the stuff that I do, and it leads to me like learning stuff, and I just feel inclined to share that with y'all because I appreciate so much that people even care about me online and want to watch my stuff. That helps me. That gives me external validation because clearly I need it, and that's sad. No, okay. Sometimes I start laughing and I'm like, oh my god, stop laughing. It's so awkward. But yeah, so if I would have known, so where does that leave me? I don't know. I want to be really excited about something, and right now that's all music. The more I try and focus on other stuff, the more I just think about music, because it feels so fun to me. I don't know. It feels like bouncing on a trampoline when I think about like my life doing music. But yeah, and I'm not saying that so you guys are like please stream my music. Like, it's fine. It's fine. That's not what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't know. You actually get better at stuff that you do for a while. Wow, shocker. That feels like the first thing they should have told me out the womb, That's what they should have told me, really, because I know a lot about Pokemon. Make about $0 from that knowledge, thousands of hours into that, $0 from that. Maybe I've probably actually lost money considering how much I've spent on packs and video games growing up. So is that it? Yeah, you get better at it, y'all. You get better at it. So if there's something right now that you think would be awesome if you did it in your life. If you thought it would be awesome if you started a YouTube channel, because I know a lot of people who watch me like want to do content and stuff like that, or maybe you want to do music, or maybe you just I don't know what you want to do, and I hope that it goes awesome. But I don't know what you want to do. I would implore you, y'all, as the new year starts coming around.